Hey Confirmation families, Pastor Seth here from Divine Redeemer, ready this week for your confirmation lesson. As you're walking through the scriptures, you are right now in the Lord's Prayer. And specifically this week, we are going to cover Jesus' part of the prayer where he says, "Give us this day our daily bread." Now, bread is life, and it was a little bit more of an involved process for Jesus in his day than necessarily for ours. So we kind of take for granted how important bread is. But just think about it for a second. Wheat had to grow, and the berries of the wheat and the seeds had to fall to create more wheat into the soil that God had created. And then between sun and rain, God had to orchestrate all of those things together so that that seed germinated and grew into another head of wheat. And then a farmer is going to come through, he's going to harvest that wheat, he's going to grind that wheat down into flour, and most likely he's going to pass that wheat flour onto a baker. That baker's going to take some yeast and some salt that he got from other people that were doing the Lord's work in harvesting and bringing things together. He's going to bring it all together, knead it, let it rest, bring it back, and then that baker is going to bake it. And all of this stuff is all orchestrated, every single step, by the Lord. So as you're thinking about give us this day our daily bread, I want you to walk away from this lesson of Jesus remembering how closely he's involved with every aspect of your daily life, so that at the end of the baker's time, he can be ready to provide life-giving bread. Yes, to the disciples 2,000 years ago, as Jesus was talking to them about, but also to you and your family. And it usually smells amazing and it looks good. But really, here, bread is life. You eat it and it sustains your life. The disciples ate it, it sustained their life. So Jesus knew that as he was teaching them to pray, he could use bread to help them understand how much he provides for them. And I pray that you know too how much God provides for you. So this prayer, what I want you to walk away from is a focus on just being amazingly thankful for what the Lord has provided for you. And not just in bread. This bread should symbolize everything else that God has provided for you and for your families. So, like the clothes that you're wearing, it's a sense your daily bread. It's God taking care of you. The food that you eat, whether it's bread or not, maybe you have a gluten intolerance, I don't know. But the food that you eat every day is a gift from God. The house that you live in, the school that you go to, the shoes that take you to that school, they're all an amazing gift from the Lord. And so if there's anything that we should take away from this petition in the Lord's Prayer to give us this day our daily bread, it is, yes, a faith-filled request from us to the Lord to provide, but it's also to be recipients that are thankful. Thankful for a God who's actually this involved in our life, that he would take care of little tiny seeds of wheat, just so that he could show how much he loved us. So, just a few things to think about as you pray through and learn through this section of the Lord's Prayer. One, we are thankful that God is faithful. He provides daily bread. Two, we get a chance to be thankful in this prayer, in this petition, for all God has given to us. And three, since it is the God of the universe that's providing for us, and we are thankful for that, we should also be content with what he does give to us. So then, as we have been blessed, we can take our daily bread, and we can share it with others that might not have it. Daily bread in our clothing, daily bread in bread, daily bread in Jesus, who says he is the bread of life. And so, go ahead. When you go home, or maybe you're at home, or when you go to school, share the daily bread that God has given to you. Share Jesus. And this is just one more way that you and your families can keep Christ in your home first. Have a great week, everybody.